Today is October 15th and I just finished staining the porch. That was my major mission for today. The other thing I ended up doing is finishing the fire pit area as far as laying down the stones so they're all leveled and in place. So the next thing I have to do is put down some weed barrier and then put in the edging and pour in the pebbles in the gaps. So the pebbles that I'm going to be using, I do have more of these on the other side, but I have bags of gravel, pea gravel. That's what I'm going to put where you don't see any stepping stones in between the stones and the blank areas. And I'm going to have the edging to hold them in place on the sides, on the edges, so it's not gonna get washed away, stepped on and pushed away, so it's gonna stay all hopefully in one place. So I'm happy with that. The other thing I've done is I stained my picnic table. That was way overdue. And I did end up harvesting a bunch of beans today. Well, again, it's October 15th, and if you remember, I had to replant my beans out here 3 or 4 times. I don't remember, but the mice kept eating it, so, or something was. So I did replace them. And now finally they are ready to harvest, and I ended up with a really good, I would say 2 or 3 pounds, I don't know, I'll have to take it home, but I have a bag of beans in the middle of October. So I'm very happy about that. I also planted my cabbages. I planted 2 kinds of winter cabbages out here. So here's the picnic table that got stained. So I feel like I've done a lot today. My flowers are nice. The mums are flowering, and I still have other stuff still flowering. I was looking at these pink flowers here. Okay, these are pretty. Very nice in October. So that's what I did today. So now I'm just waiting for the inspection to finish. I got inspected for the plumbing, that's passed, but not the electric yet. So there's a sticker on the window that indicates that. Today is October 23rd, and I'm continuing with my landscaping project at the cabin. I put in a no-dig edging around the stepping stone area to outline where the final dimension is going to be. And I used up about 75 feet of edging out of 100 feet piece that I had. I'm sure I'll be able to use that somewhere else in the lawn, leftover. And then what I'm going to do now is cover between the stones. I'm going to cover it with weed suppressant, and then I'm going to start putting down the pebbles in all the blank areas over the weed suppression covering. So I'm going to take a break for now, but I'll be back and film the progress as I make the progress. It should be done today. It's a piece of cake. So I finished the fire pit area landscaping, put down the pebbles over the barrier, so it looks pretty good. I consider this finished now. My next project will be that I'm gonna build a little planting bed over here out of these wall blocks. It's probably gonna be about 3 layers tall, and the reason for that is gonna be kind of covering up this manhole here and my well. So if somebody's sitting here, they might not need to look at that. We'll see, but it's basically going to be for planting purposes, and also to kind of divide this space a little more. So these are my blocks. I think I have 100 of these. So I'm going to be able to make about 27 feet long, 3-layer. Actually, I could probably make 33, but anyway, it's gonna go around and it's gonna curve from this area down this way. It's gonna curve out to probably here, and then it's gonna come around, loop around to form the bed, and it's gonna come around, oops, right here. It's not gonna be that long. So anyway, it's gonna be like a oval shape, about 3 feet wide, 3-layer tall, which is about 1.5 foot tall wall going around in a oval shape to create a planting bed. So that's my next project, but that's going to take a lot of leveling as well, and again, this ground has a lot of slate, and it's hard to level it. So anyhow, if it doesn't get too cold, I'm going to be able to work on this next weekend, finish this mess so it doesn't look like a construction area. So I'm very happy with this little project here. Turned out pretty good. Today's Sunday, October 6th. I had built today the flower bed next to the fire pit, and I actually finished everything except there might be a need for me to cut one of the blocks, but I put in 12 bags of topsoil that I have to break up once it dries out a little better, and I'm gonna plant bulbs in here and some of my shade perennials that I have in pots. So that was today's job accomplished. And I also picked some green beans. Again, it's November, but I'm still picking beans. Other than that, definitely it is fall, although it was a beautiful day today, 70s, 72. And the sun is going down. It's only 4:30, but the time was adjusted today, so it's just gonna get darker sooner. And I'm exhausted, so I'm gonna head home, and next time I'm gonna come out and maybe start working on the insulation, hopefully.